Yes, indeed, the sounds of Prodigy with Outer Space. Not my usual fare, I must say, but some people seem to enjoy it. I'm okay with that. My name is Total Biscuit. This is Blue Please here on WoW Radio, also known as Soap Please. Soapbox Please, whatever you want to call it. Or, oh lord, she's complaining about the monies, please. Whichever you would prefer. Come up with names, email them to themurloc@gmail.com. I'll pick the best one. You can have a prize, like, I don't know, one of my socks. Anyway, I didn't really want to bring this back, I'll be honest. I didn't want to bring this particular feature back because it stinks of negativity. But in this case, I think I'm going to make an exception. And this feature used to go by the name of Imbecile of the Week, and it existed in Season 1 of Blue Please back in early 2005, so that's a long time ago now. I'm bringing it back for one specific occurrence. Now, if you have an objection towards naming and shaming kind of stuff, this will not be a section that you will enjoy. So I would recommend that you tune out for the next 14 minutes 40 seconds. So that is what this will consist of. So ladies and gentlemen, back by unpopular demand, it's Imbecile of the Millennium! Yes, Imbecile of the Millennium. We'll play that again. Imbecile of the Millennium! Yes, that was 5 seconds work on Cool Edit. Now, this fellow goes beyond the bounds of anything I have ever seen. This is not just silly. This is not just idiotic. This is not even moronic. Because this borderline, in fact, I'd say it crosses the line of being simply evil. And I'm not just talking about, ooh, evil, that was so evil. I'm talking about genuine evil, as in kind of burn in hell, morally repugnant style evil here. So, here we go. Naming and shaming. If you do not like it, then leave now. This is your last warning. I have this email. It's from a listener. He's one of the more popular public Ventrilo community members. He plays a lot of games with us. He is an all-round good guy. I could say nothing but good things about this fellow, and that is pretty rare considering the community of the public Ventrilo server. I would quite like to throw most of them down a well with a box of very, very hungry mice. But anyway, this guy, great guy. I have nothing bad to say about this fellow at all. He is the man, as it were. So I have the email from him, and he says this. Okay. The character name of the person in question, this evil fellow, not the good guy, but the evil fellow, good evil. We're talking about twirly moustache kind of evil here. As in, tied to the train tracks kind of evil. That kind of pure evil. His name is Soltys, spelled S-O-L-T-Y-S. S-O-L-T-Y-S. He is a human priest, level 80. He is on the Defias Brotherhood server in a guild created by him called One of a Kind. His real name is Jacob, and he comes from Poland. Now, here is the story. This is about this very cool fellow. And he says this. My girlfriend used to play on Defias. Not going to give her character name or real name due to not wanting to cause any drama, which is fine. Before I met her, and he and her used to be friends. And by he, of course, he means Soltys. So Soltys and this girl used to be friends. They never went out, they never met each other. However, Soltys believes he loves her and wants to be with no one but her. If he can't be with her, then after 5 to 10 years, he'll look for somebody like her. Wow. That is sociopathic. It's like, well, let's see. I am willing to wait approximately 4 years, 364 days, and 23 hours for you. If you exceed this deadline and do not have the forms in triplicate on my desk by then, I will have to look for someone who is an effective clone of you. Yes. Is that an acceptable agreement for you? Wow. But it gets better. This is just the start. Okay. So, good guy and girl meet each other. IRL, as in real meeting, fall in love, or I wish I had a little thing for that, like, oh, let's have like kittens and everything. And everything's been awesome and it's going really well. It's cool. Now, a few months ago, good guy has an encounter with evil guy in trade chat over the cost of epic gems. And apparently he said he could easily sell them for free if he wanted. Well, duh, that's not very hard now, is it? I can sell these for free. Actually, no, you can't. Because if you were to sell them for free, you wouldn't be selling them, you'd be giving them away, therefore invalidating the entire market process. So no, actually, you can't easily sell them for free. It is impossible. Just to get that clear. Now, Good Guy made a smart remark, and the fanboys of Evil Guy came to his rescue saying that this guy was jealous. Good Guy's response was, yes, I'm jealous of the guy who's been stalking my girlfriend over MSN. Ooh, drama! To which he freaked out. Now, Evil Guy's response, just to remind you, his name is Soltys, S-O-L-T-Y-S, was to troll around the server, finding out everything and anything he could about Good Guy, digging up information about Good Guy's disability. Yes, Good Guy has a disability. Now, after doing this, he messaged girl over MSN, and Evil Guy told the girl that he had something to tell her, which was that Good Guy is dying. This is true. Good Guy has a horrific disability, a genetic disorder, which is sadly, and you know, it's very hard to say anything like this on air, is sadly probably going to make him die before his time, which is the most mind-blowing thing. I can't imagine what it takes to have the strength to live with that over your head. That is, wow. I can't even comprehend that. I don't think most people could. I mean, when I say this guy is the man, I mean this guy is the man. Who the hell lives like that and continues to get on with their life in a positive way and has positive influence on other people's lives? That's insane. How can anyone do that? It's superhuman, as it were. Anyway, let's get back to drama story. So yes. Now, Good Guy thinks, well, why he felt it was his business to say this kind of thing, I don't know, but he was clearly trying to score points with girl that he has been stalking on MSN. Girl, again, to remind, girl is Good Guy's girlfriend, whereas Evil Guy wants girl. Pretty standard E-drama setup there. Now, after telling her this, he told her, I guess all I have to do is wait him out then. Wow. Do I have an appropriate sound for this? Yes, I do. I'm imagining that is the sound that girl came out with. Shortly followed by this. This. And then this. Yeah. Wow. Who the hell says that? Who in their right mind says that? Anyway. It goes on. No, we're not done yet. We are not done with this scumbag yet. Now, this really upset the girl, and Evil Guy didn't really care. Didn't seem to faze him at all. Apparently, he did not care about. Now, Good Guy puts Evil Guy on ignore, and then went along with his life and relationship, coming back to WoW for Wrath of the Lich King, as so many of us did, and to the server that his friends were on, of course, being Defias. Now, Good Guy inadvertently saved Evil Guy's ult one day while leveling, and he didn't know it was Good Guy. So, they chatted and kind of become friends. Of course, neither of them knowing who they were. Well, actually, there, come to think of it, yeah, he did. Good Guy knows who Evil Guy is, yeah? Just to get this scenario in your head. Good Guy knows Evil Guy doesn't realize who Good Guy is. And he said, after 2 to 3 weeks, I told him who I was, and said that I just wanted to put the past behind us, I just wanted to play, and he goes off the deep end saying that he never did anything wrong, believes he has the moral high ground in this, and that Good Guy was at fault. I asked him how he could think this. I asked him how he could say he had the moral high ground after telling girl that he was willing to wait for her current boyfriend to die so that bad guy can be with girl and make her happy. Good Guy confronts him about this and asks him why Evil Guy said that to her. Why he decided in his warped little mind that he could say something like that to the girl. And the response was simple. Apparently, he'll wait me out and I should die because I don't deserve her. Because he could make her happier than I ever could. And that's a quote there. I have few words I'm coming up with a few right now as I just let that sink in. This is the state of e-drama in WoW. This is the state of the internet, whereby somebody, for some insane, and I do use this term very literally, reason, thinks it is okay not only to stalk somebody online, but it's okay to say to said person, it's okay, I'll wait him out, and when he dies, I can make you happy. And then it's okay to say to the person that you said, oh, you know, I want you to die. You know, just as if a death threat, or a death wish, as it were, was not good enough. I mean, bear in mind, all this stuff is bannable. Why he's still in the game, I really do not know. To go and then pull the moral high ground and say that, no, you should be dead because I can make her happier. This guy is a lunatic. This guy is the worst example of humankind. And the internet does bring out the worst in people, don't get me wrong. But this is beyond what most people would do. This is taking the internet to the extreme. Because I can tell you for a fact that no one would have the balls to say that to a guy's face in public. Not a chance. Because the person doing the dying at that point might be the person who said it. Because saying things like that, yeah, in the past saying something like that would generally get you executed. Or shot, or killed in an honor duel, or all manner of different things. You know, we've seen the love triangle thing kind of, well, it's not so much of a love triangle, but it's like, hey, happy relationship, I want this girl, kind of thing. Happened in movies, Greek tragedies. It's now happening in WoW. Over the internet. Because apparently some people think that the internet is a medium to convey these horrific messages and not hurt anyone, because of course nobody on the internet's real, and nothing on the internet's ever serious. Yeah, well, I cannot imagine who actually believes that. But yeah, loads of people do. It's a common media misconception. You know, the idea of having a friend who you've never met, but yet converse with on a daily basis. That's not really a friend, it's not real people. It's the same problem with all manner of things that I've read about World of Warcraft. They've said, oh, well, why do you play this game? You know, why do you care so much? These aren't real people. Yes, they are real people behind a computer screen. No less so than the person on the other end of a phone is a real person. Or the person who's receiving a letter is a real person. Or an email. Would you tell a corporation that all of their emails are going to imaginary people? No, you wouldn't. Which is why you're very careful about what you say, regardless of the medium you say it in. There is no excuse, and there is no earthly reason beyond the satanic to say something this awful. As to why good guy hasn't gone and found evil guy and torn his testicles off and fed them to him at this point, I cannot imagine. But what saddens me more than anything is I know for a fact there are more people in the world like this. There are more people in the world and on the internet and playing WoW who believe this kind of behaviour is okay. What saddens me more is that he hasn't been banned yet, despite screenshot evidence. It's not a death threat, it's a death wish. It's like, I wish that you would die, and I mean it very literally. This is not a, hey, go die. This is, no, seriously, go and die, so that I can steal your girlfriend, because Lord knows, she's going to be the first one that... No, sorry, I'm going to be the first one that she runs... It breaks up my train of thought, because I'm so sickened as a human being by this entire thing. I'm a pretty harsh guy, you know, I insult people. I'm very harsh to people, I'm very critical online. I do that in real life, you know. Some people can't handle it, that's really their own problem. But this is beyond that. I would never wish death on any of the people that I criticise. I would never wish harm on any of the people that I criticise, generally speaking. I'll criticise them or criticise their work, but I would never ever go to this length. This guy needs professional help. And if you see something like this in WoW, I am not kidding. If you do not report this kind of thing, you are negligent. Not only in your duty to the server and the people on it, but in your duty to society. Because these people are dangerous. I'm not kidding. This person needs to be committed. And I'm being so deadly serious with that. I don't use words like that lightly. This guy needs to be committed. He needs to be removed from society because he is dangerous. He is a danger to people. Because no one in their right mind could hold views like this. His name is Soltys. S-O-L-T-Y-S. He's level 80. He's on Defiance Brotherhood. And he is certainly one of a kind. You go do what you need to do. My name's Total Biscuit. This is Blue Please here on WoW Radio, and that was...
Imbecile of the Millennium!
Stunning. Totally stunning. I'll be right back after this Black Label Society. It's Concrete Jungle with your illusion of choice. Enjoy.